The first piece that we go back to is the Orient Express. And the Orient Express was inspired by a trip that I took on the Orient Express throughout Europe. And we found a car and shipped it back to the United States, an actual Orient Express car, which was reconditioned and restored. Really well done. And the hardest part of this was to find a place to shoot the Orient Express, because we needed a location that could fit it. We found in Tillamook, Washington, this big blimp hangar that was used in the wartime that could contain this. It had railroad tracks inside, enough space all around to maintain everything we were going to do. These people here froze. This was a very, very cold location. Everybody's wearing hats and scarves because it was freezing there. And so the audience really were troopers, I think, to put up with this. Bob Dickinson, the lighting director of the TV specials that we've done, he did most of them, did a terrific job here, you'll see. This is the beginning of a very, very interesting shot. It's a steady cam shot that goes for minutes and minutes without stopping. To make the magic credible, you'll see the shot doesn't cut away. The cameraman is walking backwards out of the train, down these steps, and it will not cut away to the very, very end. It's really remarkable. Just notice that the shot does not cut away. He's walking backwards, running backwards. And we cover up the train. So all these guys in hats are very happy to be wearing those hats, because it was a cold day. And the cameraman is going underneath the people. There's a circle of people around. He actually ducked underneath that group, again without cutting away. And I think Bob Dickinson, our lighting designer, did a great job. As you see, as the plane, listen to me, as the train levitates up, you'll see lights glowing underneath the train to show the depth of what we're doing. And there's the lights gleaming underneath the train. That cloth looks great because we did it so many times in rehearsal. It got dirtier and dirtier, and by the time we got the final take and did it for the audience, the cloth was textured to perfection, I think. Now the crane, if you notice, the cameraman has actually jumped onto a camera crane and has lifted up into the air. You notice that? We're now very high without cutting away still. And we put a scaffolding in the foreground because I was very proud that we could get this train to float sideways as opposed to just up and down. So to show that, we made sure there was something in the foreground. And again, the cameraman with the Steadicam on him, on the crane arm, the big Zeus crane, I think it was a Zeus or a Titan crane, a big crane, sweeps around the side of it, so you see all dimension, all sides of it. And we pull the cloth, and that's a lot of cloth. And that's one happy guy right there. It was a good experience. We had a good time.